In today's video, we go back in time slightly, because I forgot all about this vlog when I show her my own sheep. We've got some fantastic drone shots, some gear talk, some interesting sheep breeds, and of course, plenty of shearing footage. Let's get started. Good morning, sheep fans. Cammie's the name, sheep's the game. We are still in July. I say still in July. Have I done a video in July? Perhaps, perhaps not. We're in July. It's about the 10th. It's 2 months later than I showed my sheep last year, but that's what we're doing today. I'm going to shear my sheep. First job though, let's get sheep in. Quick montage of Lizzie doing the work. Now she's done that, hope you've clicked the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Keep supporting the channel, I really appreciate it. You are legends. But here's the sheep. This is what you really want to see. So a couple things on the go today. First one is the fact that we are going to run these sheep up and shed off about 70 lambs that I'm going to wean and take to a reseed that I have the grazing of. That is the first plan today. Now most of these lambs will be around 10 weeks old, so really it's a good age for weaning. Most years I would leave them till around 12 weeks, but we're going to go with the 10. We have this opportunity for a good bite of grass and I think it's the right thing to do. What we're going to do is we're going to shed them out, doze them today, move them tomorrow onto the grass, give them a chance to clear out any worms they have here and move hopefully onto the fresh grass with a healthy gut. We'll get them when we're shearing.
Oh, you all coordinated today.
What are you saying? Say hi, sheep fans.
Hi.
Say hi, Wilson. Are you all nervous?
No.
What's this do? Okay, so here is the pen of lambs we're left with after we've shed out roughly 80. Left the biggest lambs in and pulled out those sort of anywhere from, I suppose they'll be like 25 to 30 kilos, most of them. Most of them will probably be, a lot of them will be slightly over 30 kilos actually. I need to control this camera a little bit better. So it's a reasonable pen of lambs. We're going to give them a dose now, as I say, and they're going to get a shift tomorrow. We'll keep them separate. Right, so we got our lambs dosed and they're set aside. They're going to be shifted tomorrow, as I said. We're now going to do some shearing. They use on tremendous fettle, but they do have 14 months worth of wool on them. It's roasting today, so they will be very hot. So I thought, combs wise, I've opened a packet of superchargers. That's the only packet of combs we've actually opened this year. I've been using Lizzie's combs for the whole summer because we're just perfect thickness, so we're great. But this morning, I'm going to open a packet of Combats. Heiniger Combats, obviously it's always Heiniger, I don't really need to say that. But these are a 97mm short bevel comb, so they're pretty wide, wider than a Warrior, which I think is 96. And they're run in, so they're already had a few grinds in them. So I use them today and see how we go. The sheep are very open in the fleece, broad at the back, they look easy shearing. So I think a Combat's going to be a good one. We'll try it and we'll see how we go. And as always with the Heiniger gear, rocks straight from the box. So we'll stick it on and see how we go. I've actually started my new cutters as well. I'm using Diamonds. Heiniger Diamonds. They're a run-in comb. I believe they're a run-in version of the Jet, but I don't pretend to be some gear expert, and that's not what this is. I'm just telling you what I'm using and why I think it's a good idea to use it. And I am obviously no expert, so don't be thinking I'm on here pretending I'm Matt Smith or one of the guys. I'm just an amateur shearer trying his best. All I'm really doing when I'm setting this comb up here is just trying to get the throw on the cutter to be the same either side of the middle tooth. So there's 13 teeth there. So tooth number 7, we want the throw to be the same either side, which that looks pretty good. Screwdriver, retighten. So helping us today, we've got John Andrew, bit of an Ayrshire legend here. He's actually, what do you call it when you're like the ringer of the shed or something? He's got the highest, well, he's got the highest tally ever at this shed. If you call this a shed here, we are out under the elements today. But this is, you did your 509 here. I mention this every time I'm with John, this 509. I like to big you up, John.
You were only that size when I came here first, Cameron.
Aye. It was, that would be like 2006? No, before that, 2004 maybe.
Probably.
So I used to, when I was a boy, I used to stand in the back pen there and push all the sheep up for the shearers because John was the contractor. And him and the boys would come down, you'd all sorts. Archie Tory, you 1 year? Here. Michael Logan did some. Andy Dunlop was there the big year, he did your 509. Aye, so there's a few of the boys from Ayrshire have shown at this shed. Always good meals, of course.
Well presented.
Well presented. They'd all be dagged out in that, eh? They'd all be cut tails. And...
No, that day we did the big number like
No, the day they did the 500 they were, had everything today, aye. But no, this is, so that was the shed, so a wee bit of nostalgia, we're in here, we're cutting them today. This is mown sheep this time, as opposed to being the farmer's sheep. This is just rented ground here. So, as I say, we've 300 to do, we're going to get into them, you'll see a bit of clipping. We'll just work away before the rain comes.
No danger of a big run today.
No, it's very much a leisurely Saturday. It's more of a social thing, isn't it? More of a social thing. John's actually, for MD it's winner, John's actually retired now. You gave up your run, is that right? Aye, Big Stevie does most of the run now. And John just does mostly your rain and some other wee bits and that, eh? But you have enough today looking after David and Ewan and the team at home, ain't you? Aye. So let's get into them. If some of you are looking at John and thinking, he looks very similar to James, then that would be very astute of you, because John is actually James's big brother. John's 55 years old, not that you would know it, looking at the way he shears, and he has that in common with James. There is some unique genetics going on in this family, when these lads can still work like this in their 50s. I have chosen this particular section of our shearing because there are a few different breeds about to be shown, and I thought I'd talk you through them while we shear them, because I know you guys love seeing different breeds of sheep. The first breed we have to talk about here is this one that John is shearing. Now this is a Jacob sheep. Quite a rare breed in the UK, although there are a lot of pedigree flocks around now. It is quite a hardy breed and is native to England and the UK. These sheep are unusual also because they come with two varieties. They have the two-horned variety of Jacob and the four-horned variety of Jacob. There are not many sheep that will get people talking as much as a four-horn Jacob ram will. I have these sheep in my flock for a little bit of fun because I really like the breed and they're not very expensive to buy.
Everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life, it can just ride like a bonfire on a cool night. Yeah, you can keep your 9 to 5, 'cause I'm happy with the simple life.
Next up, I'm going to cover both of these breeds that are on the board just now. The sheep that John is shearing is what's known as a half-bred. The half-bred is a composite breed based on a Border Leicester father breeding with a North Country Cheviot mother, which produces this strong, milky sheep, which, when crossed with a Texel ram, produces a fantastic skinned, clean-faced prime lamb. The sheep that I am shearing here and the one that I'm about to start are Scotch mules. These are without a doubt my favourite sheep. They have a combination of the Scotch Blackface, which is a hardy hill breed and used to living in tough conditions, crossed with the Blueface Leicester, which is a very soft breed, but it's a very kind, milky breed and makes fantastic mothers. So with the combination of the kindness of the Blueface Leicester and the toughness of the Scotch Blackface, not to mention the fantastic size that you get from the Blueface Leicester, it makes a great sheep for producing lambs for the meat market.
Oh Lord, you can keep your 9 to 5.
Right, so we're finished there. Job done. Look, some size of team we've got here behind us. You'll have seen them all in the footage as we went. Keeping the job going right. Of course, the main man here is John. How's that for you?
I better not comment.
Aye, nostalgic, yeah?
No,
the glory days. Did you get a flashback?
It was a bit tougher than the 20 years ago anyway, but they were good shearing.
Aye, it was good. And we beat the rain, which is another thing, because it is definitely feeling like it's going to rain. John worked away great there. You had a wee run in those combats. What do you think of those combats? Bear in mind they were supported by Heineken here, so.
Oh, they're going pretty well, straight out of the box, it was fine.
He did actually say they were going pretty well, to be fair. Still at 97 wide, run in, 3mm bevel, or short bevel. They didn't tell you the actual bevel length for Heineken for some reason. It's just a wee secret thing.
The viewers will be able to tell whether they're going well or not when they see how well.
No, because I keep the camera far enough away.
Aye, right.
So, because I don't want it. It's not really fair on Heineken if they use us as
Aye.
a benchmark.
Advertising too.
Aye. I'm just here for the laughs, not for the actual shearing quality. But yeah, no, good to get them done because it keeps Lizzie off my back for a little bit. We've got some Cheviot still to do, the Shetland still to do. These lambs that we drew out at the start of this video, they've got to get shipped off tonight, and I've also got 50 to do for James Nisbet tonight. So, aye, a productive day. Hopefully, we're just as productive tomorrow. Got to get packed up here, get moved on, get the rest of the work done for the day. That's it for this one, sheep fans. We'll see you for the next one.
So it's like I better hold an umbrella up, and that's when we worked out that we only had like 2 gloves. So he's there with 1 glove, trying to deal with the bees, and I've got like the umbrella and the other glove.
So they don't like rain? Well, obviously you don't necessarily live in the rain, do you?
Not for me.
Well, I like these. Obviously they're very important.
Yeah.
Very important, these.
Yes,
No more pesticides.
Believe me, I'm not filming for the riveting conversation. Not for this intricate bag work that's going here.
It's a tight bag.
I'm looking forward to what comes out the bees. What is it Clarkson was calling it?
Honey.
Bee juice.
Bee juice.
Bee juice. Yeah.